What's the deal, family? Welcome back to the Real Distraction channel on YouTube. It's your boy Sean, and we here with another banger for y'all, man. So look, we got an interesting video today, man. This is sent to me on Instagram, man. Sean W. Tyler, get at me over there. Any videos you want me to react to, man. I had recently did a couple of different little clips and stuff, and you guys wanted me to do some more like interesting, like US, Australia specifically comparisons. And then also for South Africa, like the geography now stuff and all that. So things that are a little bit more like information based and whatever, all that type of stuff. So we gonna check this out, man. This ain't the usual. I usually doing sports, man, cars, music. That's it. Sports, cars, music, maybe some comedy and some other random stuff in between. But this isn't my typical type of reaction. So if you guys want to see more stuff like this, get at me on Instagram. Send me more videos like this. Also, let me know in the comments that you guys want to, send me some ideas and some clips and all that stuff. Let's get it though. US versus Australia versus Singapore versus South Africa. English differences. Alright, so we're going to be looking at the slang, who uses what. I'm sure US is going to be the most like off-brand type shit. Everybody going to be the same except for us, but we'll check this out, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more.
Might be a surprise. Most commonly, it's called a.
What?
Honestly, bro, this dude looks like the last dude I would ever see in South Africa, bro. I'm not gonna cap, bro. Like, be on some real shit though. Like, if you look at this dude, the last thing I'd be thinking is South Africa. Not gonna cap to you, but let's continue.
Might be a surprise. Most commonly, it's called a.
What?
That's
so interesting.
That is interesting. Hello! Hi, I'm Christina from USA.
Hi, I'm Grace and I'm from Australia.
Hi, I'm Jo from Singapore.
I am Zeno from South Africa.
Different, I think. There's gonna be some different words.
Definitely
For
British
some
sure.
English
words.
and American English.
I'm
Yes.
scared.
I feel like most people that speak English tend to go with the more British English. Like, I feel like British English is like Australia, Singapore, and South Africa, and then American English is literally America. Like, that's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like we gonna be off, bro. That's a trunk.
In the US, we say trunk.
In Australia, we call this a boot.
Yeah, same. In Singapore, we call it boot as well.
Yeah, in South Africa, we call it the boot as well.
No. No. No, no, no. Boot on car. This is a boot. You know what? We just gonna do it. I'm gonna be that guy, bro. This is a boot of a car. Yeah, my car got the boot on it, bro. Yeah, that's a boot. Boot go on the wheels. Boot. Hey, please be respectful. Like, I know there's gonna be people, oh my god, you're an idiot, bro. It's called a boot. It's not called a trunk. Bruh, I'm clearly trolling. For those who can't understand that.
The boot you wear on your feet.
It's on your feet,
Is this
bro.
like a British English?
Yeah, British English.
In the US, apartment complex.
In Australia,
Wait.
In the
yeah, British English.
That's a condo or an apartment. Apartment complex. What do you mean? I don't know.
In the US, apartment complex.
In Australia, I think they're interchangeable. But apartment, flat, or unit.
In Singapore, we call it HDB flat.
Happy birthday.
Like HDB stands for Housing Development Board in Singapore.
Oh, you doing way too much.
Built flats. Usually we just call it HDB or HDB flat.
Inside,
HDB flat, government built flat. That's a project. That's called the projects. That's like government housing, low income housing. It's like a project, right? Project. That's what we call it.
I think we say flats.
Yeah, the US we never hear
Flat?
It's always apartment. Yeah, never flats.
Yeah, never heard of flat.
So in the US, we say fries.
French fries.
French fries.
In Australia, chips.
In Singapore, we say fries.
Oh.
Yes.
Let's
fries
go,
and French
Singapore!
fries.
In South Africa, we say chips.
Chips.
Bro, when I was young, fish and chips, bro, I used to think fish and chips was like real chips. Like, you getting some fish and you getting like chips. Not pity. Bro, I would never order fish and chips at any like restaurant. Like, especially when you're young, like fish and chips is like the bomb, right? With, you know what I'm saying? But I would never order because I thought it was chips. Till one day, they brought some fries out. I said, oh shit. Order some more of this.
In the US, cell phone?
Cell
In
phone.
Australia, I think it depends on the generation. My generation, I would just call it a phone.
In Singapore, we call it handphone.
Handphone.
Oh.
Hand phone?
What's a foot phone then?
Maybe.
In South Africa, we say phone as well. Or cell. Some people say cell
Cell,
too.
huh?
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Wow.
Cell.
Hand phone? Just at that point, just call it phone, because I mean, every phone you use your hand, unless you're doing like the Bluetooth. I mean, that's a trash can or a trash bin.
I would say in the US, where I'm from, trash can.
In Australia, we call it a bin. Short for rubbish bin.
In
Bin.
Singapore, we call it rubbish bin as well.
Rubbish.
In South Africa, bin.
Bin.
Bin. I feel so separated, guys.
Trash can.
Trash
America.
can.
We're winning.
Do you guys call like trash or garbage?
Trash.
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 Do you say garbage?
Trash, garbage, and we also use can and bin. Right? Usually, you have a trash can, and then you have a bin, which is usually people will say put it in the trash bin or the bin if it's like a bigger like thing. If it's like a bigger trash like thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Some people call it a bin, trash bin, because it's just bigger. But the smaller ones usually is trash can or the garbage.
Yeah, we say rubbish.
Garbage.
Oh, really?
Rubbish, garbage, trash. Honestly, everything.
Everything. Yes. Everything.
In the US, pants, but also the type of pants is khaki.
Wait. Khakis.
In the US, pants, but also the type of pants is khaki.
That's khakis.
Oh. In Australia, pants. Usually just pants or shorts.
In Singapore, we call it pants as well.
In South Africa as well, just pants. But those are chinos.
Cheetos!
I think I've heard that before.
I remember some countries say trousers. Who says that?
Probably UK.
That's 60-year-old UK British people trousers. The hell, Grandma Erdl? Grandma Erdl wearing Grandma Myrtle, the only one wearing trousers out here, man. And Uncle Jameson or something.
Yeah.
Trousers.
In
Cookies.
the US, we would say cookies or chocolate chip cookies.
In Australia, it's the same. We call these cookies or chocolate chip cookies.
Singapore, we also call it cookies.
In South Africa,
Yeah.
cookies.
It better not be nothing
Maybe
else.
some people call it biscuits.
Biscuits.
In the US, we would say fitting.
Fitting room. I'm sorry. I'm not keeping up with this, guys. Fitting
In
room.
the US, we would say fitting room. I usually see the signs that say fitting room.
In Australia, I would call this change room.
Change.
No changing, just change.
In Singapore, we call it changing rooms. But if you go to like shopping malls, I think they have like fitting rooms. But when we say
Yeah.
it, it's like changing rooms.
In South Africa, fitting rooms.
I think the changing rooms is like if you are at a studio.
Yes. I was literally thinking this. Like a changing room is only if you have like a place and you go in there to go change real quick and you come back out. Fitting room is where you go to buy new clothes to see if they fit right.
Maybe like you work in the entertainment industry. I think they would call that changing rooms because you're changing your outfit for the show.
Yeah. Changing rooms could also be for us at the pool.
That too. Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, the beach. Yeah, changing room.
In the
It's not a fitting room.
US, tic-tac-toe.
In Australia, knots and crosses.
Knots and
Knots and
crosses.
crosses. Knots. Like,
Knots.
But it's not knots, it's like noughts.
In Singapore, we call it tic-tac-toe as well.
In South Africa, we do use tic-tac-toe, but I think O's and X's.
Ah.
O's and X's make sense. Honestly, knots and crosses low-key makes more sense than tic-tac-toe. But it is what it is. Tic-tac-toe sound better though. Knots and crosses, I feel like I'm about to like fight a nigga or something. I mean, fight a person or something.
That's very straightforward.
O's and X's.
Gas
In the
station.
US, gas station.
In Australia, we call this servo.
In Singapore, we call it petrol station. Yeah, some like say petrol kiosk.
Kiosk?
But I think most of us say petrol station.
In South Africa, we do petrol station as well, but most commonly it's called a garage.
What?
Garage!
First of all, something to do with your car. So that's
I
one
guess
of the
that.
reasons.
Oh,
That's
that's
so
interesting. That is
interesting.
interesting.
Then what do you call a garage? Then what do you call a garage? I'm just being honest, bro. That's a wife beater or a tank top. I don't know why they call them wife beaters. I still call them wife beaters. Tank top wife beater, bro. Muscle shirt. Muscle shirt. Boom. Muscle shirt. He got muscles. Muscle shirt. I used to call it muscle shirt when I was little. Or a wife beater. Wife beater, muscle shirt.
In the US, tank top.
In Australia, we would call this singlet, but there is
For the black side of US, muscle shirt, homie. You feel me? Muscle shirt, wife beater. And we not beating no wives. Just dudes who used to do that in the 60s and the 40s and shit. They used to do that all the time wearing the same shirt. Tank top, whatever. It's muscle shirt.
another word
We don't
for
do that,
it, which is inappropriate. We call it a wife beater.
Yeah,
Why?
same.
Why?
Wife beater.
I was like wondering if I should say that.
Why?
Yes.
I think it's a stereotype.
Definitely.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely. It's a
Yeah.
stereotype, like
Yes.
someone who
That's
is
my first time hearing that.
uncultured and abusive to their spouse.
Same in the US.
Yeah.
In Singapore, we call it singlet as well.
This might be a surprise, but in South Africa we call it a vessie.
Vessie?
Vessie.
Like a
It's a
vest.
vest.
That's so cool.
Oh yeah.
It's a
In
pepper.
the US, we would just call this pepper or bell pepper.
Bell pepper.
In Australia, we call this capsicum.
In Singapore, we call it capsicum as well.
Oh,
Some like go red.
What the hell is a capsicum? Bro, that sound like like some medicine or something. Like that sound like a medical tool. A capsicum? That sound like something you put your like medical pills in. Just organize it in the capsicum. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, week 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it in the capsicum. I'm sorry.
Bell
sorry.
pepper, but most people usually say capsicum.
In South Africa we call it a red pepper, but it depends on the color of it. It could be a green
Simplicity.
pepper. Yeah, it was getting fun.
There's a lot. Like more than I thought. The garage.
South Africa was really bringing out some
Yeah.
really interesting. I'm surprised how similar Singapore and Australia was with like capsicum
Yeah.
and those sorts of.
Singapore is low key right next to Australia, though.
So today we went through some differences between words, pronunciations of different words.
So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please remember to like, subscribe, and press that notification bell. And
Interesting right there. US versus Australia versus Singapore versus South Africa English differences. Man. I'm not gonna lie, South Africa has some interesting little differences right there, man. The capsicum threw me the hell off. Garage threw me the hell off. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get a little brother over here to get the good terms out there. You feel no shit? But that's it, man. Y'all let me know how you feel, man. I hope you guys have fun watching this one. And that's it. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Keep it real, real as rare. Bill always reaches everyone. Next time. Peace.